Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, the Wayside Athletic Club. This is the quarterfinals. My name's Tim Baggers, joined for this match by Commissioner TJ Bamba. It is world number 1 Longoria against doubles partner world number 8 Samantha Salas. Samantha Salas and Longoria have met many times before, 55 times in fact. Salas, well, she's won 3 of them. It'll be a tall order to win a 4th today. They have. Salas has been on the opposite side of the draw and was unable to come to Vero Beach due to a slight injury, but I talked to her earlier today and she said she's feeling good. She's ready to go, and we'll see how she fares against her doubles partner. It's always weird playing your friend in a tournament, and that's what we're going to have. But these two have done it many, many times before.
Right, as was the last matchup we saw just a few minutes ago. Also friends and doubles partners between Mejia and Herrera.
So if you are just joining us today, it was Alexandra Herrera who advanced in a tiebreaker win over Montse Mejia, and it was Angelica Barrios who advanced over in a tiebreaker win over Maria Jose Vargas. Here we go, Samantha Salas serving 0-0. Salas, well known for the power on the forehand side. We'll see that a lot today. Longoria, I suspect, will be pushing balls down the left side. Or not. She could just rip her winner to the right corner. A loose C-serve from Salas. Longoria punished it.
Big skip, she went for it. Salas went for it.
That's her MO, and I think she has to. I think that's the right decision. You don't want to get into a rally battle with somebody who is as consistent as Longoria.
Short serve. Right, I mean, Salas is definitely a risk taker, aggressive player for sure.
Wow, 2 big skips from Salas, standing very upright to hit that. I'd like to see her bend a little bit, bend those knees, stay low, and then hit the low flat shot as opposed to high to low. Clean shot from Longoria. Longoria was tested yesterday against USA player Holly Scott. I thought Scott was definitely in that match and might have squeaked a win, but a few errant shots, and that was the difference. Longoria winning in 2 close games. But right now has started brightly, and that was an ace serve from Longoria, not returned to the front wall by her opponent, Samantha Salas. 4 serving 0. Good start from Longoria. Over on the other court, it is Mendez and Mejia.
Crazy bounce back there on the back wall. Trouble for Salas.
It's a good return from Salas. Strides into the service box. Her game also really similar to Vargas, really built around the drive serve. Get that drive serve in, and that gives her the confidence to be aggressive in the rally. Perfect example.
Yeah,
Longoria wants a court hinder, not going to get that from a perfect serve.
Oh, perfect. Well, I mean, just execution 101. Yeah, when I talked to Samantha, when she called me right before Vero Beach and said she had to drop out because she actually strained one of her calf muscles, and not working out, but really she's just walking. She stepped funny and had a strain. But Salas, oh, she's not happy there, that call. Salas was really upset about not being able to make it to Vero Beach because she said, I've been training so hard, I've been playing so much, and I'm ready, I want to play. And so she was really upset that she had to miss it. But I know she's glad to be here this weekend.
We're seeing the backhand side being played in that rally, and that's going to be advantage Longoria, and it's 6-2. Short serve from Longoria. Forehand pinch winner, Longoria. Timeout on the court taken by Samantha Salas. Well, TJ, one of the things we've been doing over the last several tournaments is a fantasy bracket, and so here's a little update of where we've got. Well, you can see the kind of the top 8 or so. 17-1 on the picks. Wow. That's impressive.
Very impressive. You see was that a 5-way tie for first place at this moment?
That's right. So we'll see how it goes as we progress through the quarter, semis, and of course final tomorrow.
And a familiar name there, Tara Lee Baghurst.
She knows racquetball, TJ. She knows racquetball. She beats me on this almost every time.
Good for her. And also right below her, Hall of Famer Kelly Bean, who's here watching on the other court this weekend.
Well, we hope you enjoy it. We had almost 50 people take part in that fantasy bracket. We'll have another one as we go into Alamo in about 5 weeks or so.
Yeah, we have a little break because we've got the outdoor event, Beach Bash, coming up, which you will see a lot of LPRT, a record number of LPRT players playing in Beach Bash. And then the players, a lot of these players will go on to play the IRF Pan Am's games in April as well. So that's 2 weeks they'll be out for that, playing for their countries. So LPRT has a little break coming up until Beach Bash, which we are streaming. JT, our ball, Daily Racquetball, will be streaming for the LPRT.
Alamo, Sweet Caroline, and Supermax Slam in Kansas City will round out this season for the ladies. And a backhand skip. Yeah, Samantha Salas, you can see the gesticulation in the back of the court. Just, well, I need to hit that ball. She's pushing it right now, kind of like what Mejia was doing in our earlier match.
Broken strings for Longoria, which is an equipment timeout. She has 30 seconds to come out and just swap out a racket. No coaching, no nothing, just a new racket.
Samantha Salas, you can see working on that backhand. She's tried a few different techniques on that backhand side over the last couple of years, and it looks like she's gone back to what she's most familiar with. But it has been her Achilles heel throughout her career. We say that. She was world #2 for many years, but really never got the better of Longoria. You know, yes, beat her 3 times, but lost 52 as well.
Right.
Skip ball, Longoria. Usually you can put the number of skips in a match on one hand from Longoria. When she lost in the final against Herrera, we saw an unusual number of skips.
So will we have another matchup, Herrera and Longoria? We'll see.
We'll see. Herrera's in the semifinals. Clean power from Samantha Salas. You can always tell how Samantha's feeling by how she walks forward and just her body language, and she's a little frustrated right now. 2-8. And again, that forehand pulling up as she hit that forehand, and then that pushes the ball down into the floor. Three-shot rally, loose return from Salas into the middle. Longoria puts it away. Make that 10-3. Salas not controlling that drive serve and just hasn't settled, doesn't seem comfortable. Maybe, TJ, trying to do too much because you're playing #1.
And a timeout. Yeah, I would add to that playing a #1 player, especially somebody like Longoria who has such an outstanding record, it forces you to make the opportunities work. Right?
Yeah, you got to take your chance when you have it.
Right. I mean, you can't play defensive like we saw in the last game. Mejia, I thought, played a little defensive. You have to make your shots, and they know that. Maybe that's a little added pressure, but you have to take advantage of the opportunities when you get them.
Do want to say a big thank you to the Reaching Your Dream Foundation for helping these players come to tournaments. And if you're interested, you can subscribe to their newsletter. Go to lprtour.com/RYDF or take a picture of the QR code on your screen and follow along with what they're doing and how they're supporting athletes. As you mentioned this morning, TJ, 5 hotel rooms this weekend to help these players get here, and especially for the younger players on tour, the ones who are trying to find their way into the money rounds. That's a huge help.
That's absolutely, it does cost a lot of money to travel for airfare and food and housing and etc. So the fact that a nonprofit like RYDF is available for these players and to support these players is fantastic. If you find a chance to, 1, subscribe to their newsletter, and 2, send a little money that way, it does directly help the LPRT players.
Here we go, 11-3. It's got to be frustrating when you put in so much effort to keep that ball alive, to get that ball back, and then Longoria still wins the point. And it's the difference.
I mean, she's been doing it for years. These players know her caliber for sure. I mean, they've all faced her at this point.
But you can really see how Longoria is controlling these points. And as I said, the longer the rally, I think the more it favors the world number one. That's a good shot from Salas.
He crushed that ball. He just kind of unloads on that.
She's got such an unusual swing. Mendez as well comes to mind with an unusual swing on a forehand side. But it works for Salas. And again, set up in the encroachment area, the service box. Longoria, forehand, puts it straight down. Salas working very hard, but not getting joy.
Ace serve for Longoria.
Serving 3.
Wraparound shot.
Again, Salas pulls up on the forehand as she hits it. She's a very powerful player.
But she's been doing that for a year. I mean, since I've seen her play,
Yeah.
she's been doing that.
That's just the way she plays.
Yeah.
That's an
Ace
excellent serve. Down the right side. Free point for Salas. She needs some momentum going into the second game, assuming, of course, she doesn't come back in the first. That's, you know, it's interesting that even though Longoria is up 5-13, she's not happy. She expects better from herself every shot.
Right. And why she's a champion that she is. Say, and I'll say it a few times this weekend.
Salas, this will test the backhand. I think it skipped.
Skip ball.
Salas doesn't like
doesn't like it.
I could tell.
I think
told
she
you.
knew, but
Yeah.
she doesn't.
You,
Yeah,
you
she
know what
doesn't like
she's
it.
thinking.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure. What I was going to say before that long rally was, and I'll say this a couple times this weekend, Longoria, to me, never it has more motivation than after a loss. So, Salas also asking for a short serve. But referee calls good serve. Looks like it clipped just over the line.
game point. Number 1 for Longoria. Ooh, Longoria went left.
Salas would have had her.
Yep.
Just serve came up short.
Beautiful shot from Longoria. Salas, I thought, was going to let that ball come off the back wall, but it goes back to how confident are you on the backhand side when you're shooting. Salas went back to the ceiling, paid the price. Game point number 2. So game point was won. The second opportunity by Longoria. Players have 2 minutes. We're going to take a quick break, thank our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a moment.
You want to stand here. This way, if your opponent's over here, you can hit it away from them all the way over there, down the line. If they're all the way back here, hit it way up close up there. Wait a minute. We're definitely not going to do it this way.
I'm Carla Munoz and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, TJ Bamba here for you in the second game. It was won by Longoria, the first one, 15-5. And Salas immediately came out and asked for line judges. Enriquez doing a very good job.
I think so, too.
I think we had this yesterday where Longoria felt a little aggrieved and got the line judges, and it just calmed her down a little. And I think the same may be for Salas, just that
reassurance that some more eyes are watching and that she's not losing because of bad calls, right?
Well, during game one, it was Longoria who had 20 serves, 20 opportunities to win points. She won 15 points out of 20 serves. 13 of them were first serve, 7 second serves. So a lot of short serves. Not that time, though.
Even though Salas had her hand up.
Excellent shot from Salas that time, side out. Remember, as a player, you can appeal your own short serve.
Well, I thought it was good, but
I agree. Soft hands.
Not only, as you see in the replay there, Longoria getting a lot of air, but she got down and she recovered, which is a challenging part of jumping. You jump to maintain your center court position, but good footwork.
Salas in game one had 11 serves, claimed 5 points, 9 first serve, only 2 second serve. Oh, it required 2 excellent forehands from Salas. The hand went up again, but Longoria got there. Good start from the number 8 seed. Longoria read it. Oh, Samantha Salas. She looked uncomfortable. Wasn't sure what to do. I like the shot decision, but the execution wasn't there. Still 0-0. Longoria strikes first, 1-0. Skip Longoria, first of the second game from her. Wow, are you kidding? Longoria, take another look at this, everybody. She knew it was coming, and it's an all or nothing shot.
Right, she went for it.
Buried it into the front left corner. So we'll have an appeal. No, she looks back at the ref, and this is where the line judges come into play. If the line judges weren't there, of course, it's all the ref's fault. Ref made a bad call, but no appeal forthcoming. Players are entitled to 3 appeals, 3 lost appeals per game.
So you had said this before, sometimes just adding those line judges calms players down.
Well, we will have an appeal, and it's coming from Longoria. So point, line judges overturn. Salas says, why did I get those line judges?
Works both ways, doesn't it?
It does. Oh my goodness. A little bit of luck, but you make your own luck. You get your racket on the ball. Sometimes good things happen. 0 serving 3.
Gosh, good pickup by Longoria.
Wow.
Well played. I like that from Salas.
I don't think that's what she was trying to do, though.
Well, but she had such a good serve. I mean, almost an ace. I was surprised Longoria got to it. Weak return, and Salas made her opportunity.
A serve from Longoria goes cross court. Longoria looking right. That drive serve is such a weapon. 2 serving 3. It's a late call, but second serve coming. Second skip of this second game from Longoria.
Tough serve.
An excellent Z serve that time from Salas. Earlier in game 1, they were a little short. That one slid along the back wall, and all of a sudden, Salas has the leading game 2, 4-3. But that serve was very loose and got punished by Longoria.
The value of a good serve, right? I mean, how crucial it is to not only get into the service box, but to create opportunities for yourself by forcing a weak return.
What a shot from Longoria. Very intentional. Watch the early racket prep on this backhand side, and then just guiding it into the front left corner. Longoria, a veteran on tour at 32. Salas even more so, now 35. They've been on tour for many years.
Court hinder. That ball hit that back little panel right at the bottom of the back wall. It's like a grate that lets air flow in and out of the court. Crazy bouncer in the back corner.
And a little frustration from Salas, and she has to maintain that kind of positive attitude of, let me be aggressive, let me trust my shots. 5 serving 4, Longoria leads. That's just too good from Longoria. Salas, tall, rangy, very athletic, gets back a lot of balls, but not that one.
It's funny, Longoria is a petite player, she is. Salas, a very tall lady. I just feel like Longoria makes the court seem so small. Just because she covers the court so well, she moves so well, anticipates well.
Yeah, anticipation is phenomenal from Longoria. She has a feel for where the ball's going, and she has very quick feet. She moves her feet very gracefully across that floor and gets into the position that she wants to in order to hit. Timeout on the court taken by Salas. It's early in game one. Well, midway through game one, Longoria leads 7-4. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. This is the second quarterfinal of our stream here. Earlier, if you're just joining us, Alexandra Herrera defeated Montse Mejia to get to the semifinal, where she'll play Angelica Barrios, who defeated Maria Jose Vargas. So an upset on seedings there. So it'll be Herrera versus Barrios. Who will be on the other side of the bracket? Right now, it's looking like Longoria playing very well. And Mendez and Mania are over on court C, which is also being streamed. You can look at that, watch that one as well. Mania had a long, long day yesterday. 4 matches, all 4 were tiebreakers. Has she recovered? Mania has been in impressive form over the last few months and was a semifinalist just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Mendez won that first game 15-11.
That's a loose ceiling ball from Salas. And that's routine from Longoria. I'd like to see Salas try to go for that. Don't just stand there. Take a guess. If you just stand there, the point's over. So
Right.
take a guess. You never know. You might guess right, as opposed to just almost giving up on that point. That was an ace serve from Longoria. We'll have an appeal.
Well, Salas thinks that was a short one.
And both line judges agree with the decision. So loss of appeal, 9-4. 10-4. In some respects, TJ, I feel like Longoria playing Salas, Longoria is more comfortable playing somebody she knows so well compared to some of the new players coming up on tour who are maybe pushing her a little bit because she doesn't know their game.
Well, then I would say that some credit to her coach as well, because, I mean, you know, coaches, a good coach like Fran Davis is going in, watching tape and past matches of opponents, and the coach knows the player's game, knows an opponent's game.
Longoria hit 3 aces in a row, gave her 3 points. Salas winning it on the forehand side. How many times have we said Salas backhand winner? I don't recall once. That's a forehand winner from Salas. 3-shot rally, just what she needs.
Yeah, it wasn't a great serve, but she did get a good return. Got the setup.
Another winner from Samantha Salas. That time was on the backhands.
Court hinder again, that grate in the back. You could go 10 matches and not see the ball hit that little grate at all, and now we've had at least twice in this match.
Z serve to Longoria's right side. Longoria ready for it and splats it into the front wall. 11 serving 6. Longoria 4 points away from a semifinal at 5 p.m. 4 p.m. is our first semifinal. Make that 3 points away. Longoria has served very well today.
Yes.
And another ace.
Yeah, I'm going back to the statement of a loss 2 weeks ago that is probably the best motivation for Longoria. I think she's going to be really tough to beat this weekend.
Longoria will shoot this. Doesn't put it down. Samantha Salas shows her how to do it side out. Yeah, if you take those 4 points away from the ace serves from Longoria, it's a 6-9 match. Instead, it's 6-13. Long way to go for Samantha Salas. And you can see the frustration from Salas. The drive serve to the left side was a little too high, came off the back wall, and Longoria knew what to do, side out.
Short serve.
14 serving 6. Longoria, a statement win here would say something tonight against either Mendez or Mania. Herrera will face Barrios.
Skip ball, not yet. Salas gets back in the service box. She gets another opportunity.
Through the legs, Samantha Salas. Now her opportunity, puts it away. Salas frustrated. I thought she was going to get that ball, and it just crept away from her. Match point number 2. When have you seen that?
Yeah, I mean, it happens, but especially not at match point. But Salas takes it.
Hey, you saved one.
Takes another step into the service box.
And again, Salas frustrated, and look at this, Longoria is taking a timeout, match point number 3.
Right.
We saw her do this yesterday. We're going to do the same. We'll see if Longoria can close it out here in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. Longoria has a match point. She took a timeout. Take a timeout when you need it. 21 minutes this second game, less than 19 in game 1. So Salas has definitely extended this match. Can she do it here again? No, she can't. It's a routine forehand pinch winner from Longoria. Excellent timeout, TJ. She missed a couple of opportunities, came in 3-shot rally.
Right. I just think Longoria all business this weekend. She did not like that loss in Vero Beach. So it just, to me, will come down how well will her opponent play in the final.
Well, we know that Longoria is going to the semifinal. Mendez or Mania will be facing her. And in the other side of the bracket at 4 p.m. when we'll be back, it will be Barrios taking on Herrera. Herrera won in Vero Beach 2 weeks ago. She's 2 matches away from winning again. Can she do it? Well, she's taking on a crafty Bolivian in Barrios. Well, on behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, of course, Commissioner TJ Bamba, stats man Asher Baghurst today, and JTRB at the controls. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back later this afternoon.